heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Hanging moon in fog. Mist will lead where you belong. Sweep me off my feet. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Pinky amber.
Welcome back to Your Mom Games live stream of Baldur's Gate 3. I sure hope you are ready for a fun episode today. If you can hear me, just say hello so I know all of this is working. Excellent. So everything is working. So today, let's take a quick look at our journal and look at what we're going to actually be doing today. We are going to continue our quests for Jaheira. We are going to go speak to Nine Fingers Keen at the guild hall. Jaheira wants to speak to Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the criminal guild. She believes the guild master might have a lead on how to find her old friend Minsk. So that's what we're going to do. So we are going to start actually by consuming a couple of tadpoles today to start adding to our illithid powers and abilities. Again, this is not the astral tadpole, so it won't change us physically, but we will get some abilities from it.
Keep a blade close.
Ooh, okay. We've got some more tadpoles in the brain. Well, let's see.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, see, I'm doing things and I don't mean to. So, feeling a little more illithid. So now I'm just going to do a quick save. And I'm going to come over here and go ahead and do a quick rest. Terrible tadpoles, right? Just awful. Taking a big risk. I still don't know all of the ramifications. I just know that I will have more powers, and just eating those tadpoles, the regular kind, will not turn me into an illithid right off the bat. You know, I have some time to work with that. So I take the risk. Of course, I haven't gotten to the end of the game yet, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because of it. Just hope I don't sprout tentacles. But the powers are really cool.
That was so scary. Oh my gods. But we're back now, safe, and we can have soup. I made it. Want some?
Well, sure, Yenna. So now Yenna will make us food, and we can go buy it from her every day if we want to, after every rest. Thank you, Yenna. What does Mazora want?
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more
Not you too,
satisfying
Mazora.
than mortal flesh, blood, and bone.
I have no idea what you're on about. I'm eating blueberries, by the way.
I'm talking of the mundanity of a life ignorant to the thrills of the 9 hells. Yes, you're curious. Your eyes are lit like raging stars. You want what only I can give you. The ecstasy of agony, the pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts.
Oh my.
Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
What's the catch? What are you getting out of this visit?
The same thrills I offer you. Some experiences are better when shared.
Absolutely not.
Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
You shouldn't have been mean to my very sweet Will. That is what you get, Mazora. That is what you get.
Stories, get 'em right here. Printing block has never been so hot. Vandals,
Oh, I didn't mean to end up here. No worries. I am going to fast travel back to Basilisk Gate. Yeah, for real. I'm just keeping her around because she might be useful at some point.
Will be dealt with swiftly and hardly.
Will not find any fear-mongering here. We're in the
So again, we're outside of the Baldur's Gazette offices here. We'll be going there at another time. But right now, we're heading down into the alleyway.
obvious, isn't it? To placate us, to keep us all nice and obedient. They don't like it when we think too much. We might question their authority.
Guy is upset about his cabbages.
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
Poor guy, and they're just all scattered around here.
You're supposed to be looking out for us.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
Oh, but surely we're safe with one of Nine Fingers' big strapping boys to protect us. That's her sigil on your ring, is it not?
Eyes to yourself, elf.
Careful. That's High Harper Jahira you're speaking to.
Jahira? The same Jahira who burned down Fugal's tea shop? I saw that fire. Very big. Strange smell.
The fire was his own fault. Bad enough he was adding silk root to his brews. But he stored it poorly too.
Nasty little tea-man. Sold me some of his rotten leaves once. Made me feel slow and stupid. All better now, though. Go on then. If the guildmaster doesn't want you in her hall, she'll tell you so herself.
He's all better now, though.
In you go. Before I change.
Breathe deep. That is the true scent of Baldur's Gate assaulting your nostrils.
Of all the places you've dragged me, this might just be the most foul. And that is saying something, given some of the things you've exposed me to.
Oh. You can feed on me tonight if you'd like.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight.
My headcanon is Asterion complains like that when he's hungry. He just needs a bottle and a bedtime.
I kinda like that moldy water smell.
The Guildhall has one rule. All crime stays in the city streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
That's a pretty clear rule.
The Guild and the Network have been circling like stray dogs for years. About time we lay down together.
The Network, I think, is referring to the Zentrum.
Bit of a letdown, this place.
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Stone Lord. What is that about?
The uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
Keen might look down on the Zentrim, but she'll be glad of us once the Stone Lord comes knocking.
Oh, interesting.
Do you hear the Harpers were half wiped out? We should be sticking the last of their bleeding hearts instead of guarding this place.
The mood I am in, boy. I urge you to try.
Eh? No disrespect meant, Mom.
He didn't know he was talking to Jaheira.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. More Zentrum. Lyric's Goldthroat.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar.
Okay, I'll take a saucy wink.
Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one.
Snapbone.
Your eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes, aye?
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the Guildmaster. Not even Nine Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
Okay, so in here, I suppose.
Bare hands.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Okay, they're very serious.
Someone's vintage Moonshae Zinfandel collection. But it looks like a lot of the bottles have gone missing.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Are many children old enough? If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellamvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
I'll just let Jaheira do the talking here.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, she owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
What makes you think he's joined the Absolute? Maybe he just doesn't like thieves.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
You really think that will stop her?
If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose two of its heroes in one day.
Wow.
Minsk is working for the cult. Damn. He must have been tadpoled, or worse. The real Minsk would never join up with the goddamned Absolute. Maybe we can help him. The prism, right? He should shut that tadpole up. If he doesn't kick our butts first. It's kind of his thing.
So, this Stone Lord is the legendary Minsk. And a newly minted cultist, no less. Are we sure we want to find him before Nine Fingers does? I doubt he'll be pleased to see us.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk? Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift.
Where do you suggest we begin?
I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Oh, yes, it would.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants her friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
Good idea.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the Bugbear. To trade trinkets, the Fetcher's Brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make?
You seem a little sensitive.
I clearly recall asking you not to waste my time.
Let me do a history check here and see if I can remember who he is. Not quite. Oh, we get another try. Let's go ahead and try once more. There we go.
Uktar, 11th month of the year, more commonly known as the Rotting, a time in which all things decay and die.
Do you always take yourself so seriously, Uktar?
It is guild business I take seriously, as you ought to. That business is finance. Specifically, the acquisition of vault keys. The wealthy squirrel their riches away in the city's counting house, where it gathers dust, serving no one. I acquire keys and allow these funds to circulate, like lifeblood in a healthy body. Everyone benefits, particularly those who bring me such keys. So, are you wasting my time, or do you seek to benefit? Have you made an acquisition?
I have no keys to sell right now.
Until you do, then.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. two of the many crews that make up the Guild, a loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Consider me an independent contractor.
In between scores, then? Oh, there's no shame in that. This Stone Lord business has even the bigger crews shutting up shop for a while. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentrim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
I didn't think I'd ever see the Guild and the Zentrim working together.
You won't. The Black Network is working for us. The Guild is hardly a soft target, but we're not set up for the turf war the Stone Lord set on fighting. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
Who is this? Look at this!
No, you didn't. Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketheric's coffers. Ready to do some business?
Oh, she's got her eye back. How did you escape Moonrise?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
It's good to see you again. What are you up to this time?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Somehow she got her eye back.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
I guess we can assume that was some sort of a deal with Raphael.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Maybe a bit of both. Show me what you've got. Else do you have, sir? Yes, please. Okay, I think that's good for here.
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
Okay. Interesting. Well, he doesn't have anything to say about the Stone Lord.
See anything of yours? No, you
See?
didn't.
See? 9 Fingers is a master of strategic. She's clever, Foz. Won't fight the Stone Lord out in the open, but she's got a spot picked out, see?
I don't care about Stone Lord Tut. Don't care about some ambush. I asked, do you eat my last pickled ooze?
Wait, I want to hear about the Stone Lord. Let him finish.
Huh? Bugger off. I'm talking to my friend about an ooze.
Now. He who keeps his manners keeps his teeth. Besides, you are only pretending to be as wine-soaked as your friend here.
How can you tell?
I've been to fouler festivals than this, and you have the stage presence of Volothamp Gedarm. Now, you were speaking to my friend. Politely.
I am going to go with deception here and say, I've got a running tab at the bar. Indulge me and I'll keep it open just for you.
You are a very beautiful person. No, it wasn't. A Stone Lord, aye. Bastard's going after the accounting house, but he doesn't know that there's just another guild operation, huh? Nine Fingers is gonna catch him with his claws in her coffers. I pity the bastard.
The counting house. But what the hells could Minsk want there?
Happy? Now, away with you. We want drink in peace.
Yeah. Die.
He's all riled up. Best you do go away.
Something's fishy about that guy.
The counting house. More bastion than bank, I'm afraid. Minsk must have a way in. But it's never had much use for coin beyond whatever sharp steel it could buy. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason to get there. Swiftly.
Let's see. What do you know of the Stone Lord?
Only what we heard from Keen. He seems to have sprung up while we were out in the Shadowlands. The Stone Lord she described sounds nothing like Minsk. As for the name, well, a bad joke, perhaps. The time of troubles ended almost a century and a half ago. I weathered the years between with all the elven grace you have no doubt come to expect. But do you know how Minsk, a human, passed those years? I'll give you a hint. They named him the Beloved Ranger. No? It was a statue, dedicated to one of the city's lost heroes. Only it was that hero, Minsk, frozen in stone for a century, and freed, the story goes, in the city's hour of need.
How could he have been stuck that way for a century?
Because who would question a statue to our friend? Thinking Minsk of Rashomon had returned to a hero's welcome in Rashomon. I don't even know how he was freed. Harper work would take me from the city, sometimes for years at a time. The few occasions I visited his monument, well, I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends, and the fight I had to continue in their name. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face.
And you stared right back without even realizing it was him? Or should I say, you have to admit that's a little funny. I think I'll say that.
Ha! That was Minsk's
The Minsk
feeling too.
agreements.
Perhaps I shouldn't be working so hard to bring you two together.
Good point. Yeah, the Minsk agreements. I'm sure he's pretty agreeable. So now we have to get to the counting house. Fortunately, I know my way.
Get up.
Hey, all right, look at me.
The cultists took control of my fiancé. Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
That would be the mind restoring charm. I don't have any of those. Sorry.
Anti-hag support group poster. Attention, have you been hexed by a hag? Lost a loved one to a deal? You're not alone. Join other survivors of hag treachery at Baron's Coop. Alone, we're vulnerable, but together we can stand up against hags.
Get it off your chest. Anyway, we just go and let what's his name and his
What do you think happens to the Albrights anyway?
Took it off because of the accident, didn't they?
For the stout and sturdy. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Lorokin, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the Recluse of Ramsith's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. We're gonna have to go visit Lorokin, aren't we?
Gods, I knew I should have done this before I got here.
Well, here we are at the counting house.
The big bald fella he was escorting?
With a half-elf, yeah.
If you're one of Barak's friends sent to talk me down, tell him I've made up my mind. I'm buying that stake in the circus and running away.
Yep, that's the brain. The brain is causing all of those tremors. Because only 2 of the stones are together now.
Elf song. Alan has plenty of space in his upper floors.
We have Kethrix, which means control over the brain right now is not optimal.
Back of the line. I already had to sit here while they marched some big bastard past like royalty.
If you're wise, you'll withdraw everything and clear out before this army arrives. I'm not taking any chances.
She's not wrong.
Why the hells are they so slow? Mead Honey usually runs a tighter ship than this.
I heard about Stelmane this morning. Word of advice. When dukes start dropping like that, get your coin and get out of the city.
If I had coin and I had somewhere to go. So here is Head Clerk Mead Honey.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm Head Clerk Mead Honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
You seem a little nervous, Sir Meat Honey. Had some difficult customers today? One in particular calling himself the Stone Lord, perhaps.
The who? The what? All right, fine. The head banker may have just taken a customer by that name down to the vaults. Rather large, rather heavily armed, which is against regulations. But I'm sure the head banker knows what he is doing.
I assure you, he does not. You are right to be nervous. But let us pass, and all will be well.
Well, who is this Stone Lord to you?
I'm gonna go for a deception roll here. He's a Lord of Rashomon, and we are his servants. He's likely to pull his contract if we don't set up his banquet table soon. Oh, come now.
A lord in truth. Forgive me, he did not seem the type. Or, I mean to say, he was most down to earth.
Earthy. About describes him, yes.
It's most unusual, but that explains why the head banker is dispensed with normal procedure. I suppose I can let you pass then. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Okay.
Take your time down there, head
Just
banker.
as well as going down that special deposit.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass?
Here it is.
Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Okay, so we have some work to do here.
Hey, good looking. No one stopped me yet.
What now?
Or I should say, Asterion has some work to do here. A detailed ledger. Alesis, a summary of local business matters. Net positive, Steel Watch Foundry. Source, Lord Enver Gortash. Net positive, Baldur's Mouth. Source, Lord Enver Gortash. Increased interest in current affairs due to the March of the Absolute. Net positive, Counting House. Source, Lord Enver Gortash. Net positive, Flim Cargo. Source, Lord Enver Gortash. And net positive, Omadala's Bijou. Source, Lord Enver Gortash. Gold. That's what I like. Gold. Ah, Peridot and a Scroll of Fly. Ah, black diamond and regular diamonds. Love it. I'm getting so many good things. I'll send these to Jaheira. Keeping of the vaults. While the individual vaults seem to have large amounts of money deposited in them and then simply left there, the main vault is a constant stream of gold in and out, handfuls of coins constantly being added and subtracted. It's the record of the working life of Baldur's Gate. A 10 days profit from a trader, a family dipping into their savings to buy bread, a child depositing a coin they got for their birthday. Lots of potions here. So we'll get the Arsonist Oil. Elixir of Dark Vision lets you see things like haters. What is it called again? I can't remember right now. Can't think of it. Anyways, it lets you see in the dark, and even dark spells, dark casting spells. I will send this Amulet of Restoration to Jaheira. And we'll take everything else here.
I'm really strong.
Scroll of Aid. And there's these forgery kits here, but I still haven't figured out how to use the forgery kits. But theoretically, you can use them to take things out of people's accounts. And I still haven't figured out quite how to do that.
All right. What now?
What is it?
Let's move.
Oh, please.
I've got so many of those.
Ogres don't come into banks though, so I don't need to worry.
So there's a lot of stuff to steal in this room, but it is very well guarded, so this is kind of a heist for another day.
Take your time down there, head banker.
And some will go out with it. Just need to see your vault pass, please.
What can I expect below?
No idea. Our poster's out here. Besides his chosen swords, Ed Banker Glitterbeard doesn't like us asking what goes on below. For security, I expect.
Head Banker Glitterbeard. Well, here's my pass.
Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
Thank you. Now, as you go through, there are all these traps, but they're disarmed if you have a pass. The first time through, I made the mistake of attempting to disarm them anyways, which caused all the guards to attack me. It was bad. Vault visitor log, Bloris Mead Honey, Pocket Registry Bank Pass Gold Coins, Mr. Glitterbeard's Book of Dwarven Dates, reason for visit, delivery of large chests to the high security vaults. Cynthia Boneprof, Pocket Registry, Stonework Tools, Metalwork Tools, reason for visit, critical fix of a water leak in the high security vault's access. Danger of flooding the chamber. Note, Cynthia wasn't carrying a bank pass. Access granted for an urgent patch to prevent more water from reaching the tiles. Rakath Glitterbeard. Pocket registry not declared. Reason for visit. Give the Stone Lord a tour of the lower vaults. Note, Sarah Glitterbeard has requested I step out of the vaults to provide the clients privacy. Interesting.
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you.
So the good news here is I remember the solution to this giant floor puzzle that you see over there to open the gate. For the direct notice of cleaning staff, no more water is to be used to clean the floor in the front of the main vault. Use prestidigitation if you must clean there. We can't afford any more lightning mishaps with wet pressure plates. There will be no more warnings, only dismissals. Bloris Mead Honey, head banker. So, renowned across the land for protecting treasures great and small, our vaults offer security like no other. The Grand Vault, citizens of Baldur's Gate, you can rest easy knowing that your hard-earned coin is safe behind the stone and steel that protects our Grand Vault. A single, high-security vault containing the wealth of the ordinary people, the Grand Vault protects everything from your grocer's profits to your grandmother's savings. The Deep Vaults. Our deep vaults are for citizens whose fortunes require an individual vault or unique security measures. With extra patrols, wards, and more, you can deposit, withdraw, or view your treasure at your leisure.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Already read that. Counting House Vaults, customer rules. Do not approach any vault but your own. Make sure of the number before attempting opening. Do not ask a cash guard for help with locks, doors, or carrying valuables. They are here only to observe and to maintain security. No tipping. And then warning, wet floor, unsafe to use devices, powered by bottled lightning. Good to know and know again. Already read that. Okay. So the solution to this puzzle is fortunately committed to my memory.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You just do a quick save. All right. Cow tipping? You know, that's a very good question. I guess we'll have to see if there are any cows in here. I suppose it would count the cows.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing.
Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage, Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
I'll just let Jaheira reveal herself.
You.
Stone Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape-changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Uh-oh. protective multicolored lights surround you and nearby allies. So we'll take that for sure, right?
Keep going.
So these Reapers of Baal are actually really tough to kill, and when you do finally get to the fight where you're facing down Orin, they are quite troublesome. I do try to save the banker, but if the banker dies, you can still talk to him, because he has information you need. All you have to do is use a Speak to the Dead spell, and you're good to go. I don't think she's gonna survive. Oh dear, she's almost done for.
Stalking.
Gaping wounds. So this is where the Shield of Thralls can come in handy. Oh, he must be an ally. Well, I'll take it then.
Handy.
Nothing important is ever easy.
So I'm not sure where they're at, but what I can do is try an area of effect attack and see if they respond. And the other thing I can do is try this, the repulsor. There we go. Ooh, got him. Good one. Yeah, she's done for, I'm afraid. That's all right. Jaheira's coming for you. Uh-oh, Asterion is stunned. So he just cast Blur on himself, and Blur lets him Blur lets him be harder to hit.
Have to keep going.
Uh-oh. Whoa, she's down. Uh-oh, another one. Oof. At least the banker's still alive. Barely.
I've missed this.
Nice one, Mr. Glitterbeard.
Still on my feet. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, he's done. Nice. I think there's another one hiding around here somewhere. There they are. Uh-oh.
Forward.
There's a jump here? Oh, she can't use it right now. You know what? I'm going to have Karlach head this direction.
I've got it.
We're doing pretty good on time.
Ah, well, so much for peace. Death's close at hand.
Dance macabre.
I wonder if he can get a sneak attack in on this one. Nope. Just gonna have to be a regular old one.
Do it.
What? Don't hit Jaheira, you ninny! Oh well, didn't mean to do that. The banker is pretty good at fighting people.
Another fight. Let's go.
Did I get her? I got her. Very good. I got a Reaper of Baal Onilla. Nice. Just one left now. You're done for this time. Yay!
So that's progress.
Work to be done.
Just breathe. Breathe. And switch bloody jobs.
Te curo!
Looking ahead.
Oh, let me talk to Jaheira really quick. Talk to everybody.
Minsk puts on quite a show of brawn, even if there's no brain worth mentioning. I mean, I hate to judge the proverbial book, but that oaf may be all cover and no pages.
Could be.
Copper for your thoughts.
Oh, she doesn't have anything to say. I'm surprised.
Rather working in the bloody festival.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsk against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired.
Let's see. Of course you're tired. You're ancient. But we still have work to do.
Ha! Bastard. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
You don't have to explain, Jaheira. You're worried for your friend. That's not a crime.
No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come then. We need a lead, and bullying this banker ought to make me feel better.
Okay, let's go talk to the corrupt banker. Where is he at? There he is.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you?
The person who just saved your life. A little gratitude wouldn't go amiss.
Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean. Good luck with that. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on. It's the cult that needs that money. Why?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate. Lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup.
Crone?
Look, I just mean to say... We both want him caught. If you've got your sights set on the Stone Lord, anyway. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
How much was taken?
Try all of it. Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults, but still. A lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin doesn't bear thinking about.
I just need to find Minsk. I care nothing for the coin.
Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Okay, so I am gonna go in here to find the clue as to where he went off to.
This footprint started in the sewers. A couple turns should do it.
Yeah, I am definitely not going to be able to do that one. Astarion might be able to.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Almost. We'll try once more. Or should I? Let me try once more. Ah, that should do it.
Hey, soldier.
What a day.
Ah, very good. I was looking for one of those. So high security vault 9. So we are going to stop here for today. There are a lot of vaults to take things from, and that is going to take a little bit more time than I want to spend today. We will start right here tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.